This is Coach Musa, and today I want us to look at one feature of the Royalq robot that is a game changer if you understand their respective concepts and how to apply or use them accordingly. And the feature we're going to look at today is called the strategy mode, a part we find here when we click. So this is what we want us to look at today. The strategy mode, in simple terms, refers to how the robot allocates and manages your fund while trading for you in the cryptocurrency market. The first one being Whole warehouse mode, and the other one being the sub-bin. Now, it is within the sub-bin where you have these two types of strategy, and that is the sub-bin mode and then the sub-bin mode real-time settlement, of which each of them have their respective characteristics and how to apply them respectively depending on the intention of the trader or what the trader actually wants the robot to do on his or her behalf while trading. So to begin with, we are going to begin by looking at the Whole warehouse mode. The Whole warehouse mode is a strategy that allows for the treatment of all funds that the robot has injected into the market as a single unit. What this means is that irrespective of how many times the robot is going to buy when the market price goes against you or when the market is dipping, when finally the time for recovery comes and the market begins playing in your favor, the robot is going to it is going to add up all the position amounts injected in the market. When I talk about position amount, I mean all the amount of USDT that has been subjected on a particular coin in the market. When it is going to sell, it is going to add up all the position amount and then treat them as a single unit and sell them at their take profit percentage that you would have set under your whole position take profit ratio. It's not going to split them. It's going to give you whole sum at once. And I'm going to give an example. Let's take, for instance, that this is how we have set our trading parameter for the coin that we intend to give instruction to the robot to buy. And we have this as our first buy-in amount, or the amount of dollars that we would wish the robot to be picking from our sports wallet and then, exposing in the market when the robot is actually making a buy order. And according to our instruction, we have instructed the robot to buy up to 7 times just in case the market price goes against us. Remember, our intention is to enter the market so that the market price can rise to our intended take profit percentage and we are out of the market. But because we don't control the market, sometimes you enter and then immediately the market price goes against you or begin dropping, in the opposite direction, which was not your intention. Now, as a trader, you will not just sit and watch the market drop or dips and the robot is doing nothing. So this is where we allow the robot to continue buying because there is an advantage in buying as the market price is going down. The advantages are, one, that it helps in actually lowering the average price of the coin bought so that in case of any recovery or any market reversal in your favor, you are able to exit out of the market earlier compared to someone who's just sat and watched the market go down against him or her and did nothing. The second advantage is you are buying cheaply. So you are accumulating more coins at a cheaper price at different percentages. Because for example, when we enter at this point, and then the next time the robot is buying maybe here, and then the other the next time it is buying at around here. So level 2 and level 3, we shall realize that the price here is more cheaper compared to this, and the price here is more cheaper compared to where we entered from. So you are actually buying more coin at a more cheaper price at different percentage drops. Okay, so that in case the market price finally recovers and begins coming back in your favor, you are able to actually accumulate or gather maximum profit. So if our intention was we want the robot to enter the market with $100, and in case the market price goes against us, it should buy up to 7 times, and the intended take profit was 2.02%. What this one will imply is that in case the market price begins going against us after making an entry into the market, okay, the robot will continue buying the different margin calls. If the market price drops by 0.52, we are instructing our robot to buy one time, meaning the robot will pick our $100 and then comes and multiplies by the multiple buying ratio. So meaning at this percentage market drop, the robot is going to use $100. In case the market price dips further from this point by another extra 0.52, the robot is going to pick our $100 and comes and multiplies by 0.5 times, meaning here the robot will use 50. In case it still continues dipping further by another 1.02%, the robot is gonna pick our $100 from our sports wallet, comes and multiplies by 0.5, meaning at this price level, the robot will also use $50. Now, should this continue until probably maybe up to the 5th time, okay, the robot is buying up to the 5th time. In case the market finally reverses and begins coming back in our favor, what the robot is going to do is that it is going to combine the position amount at this price level, then which is I think 100. If you multiply 100 by 1, that means 100. If you multiply 100 by 2, this is 200. So meaning it is going to combine 100 plus 200, that is 300, 350, 400, 500 plus the initial entry amount, which was 100. So the robot is only going to sell at 2.02% of our $500 and give us that profit. So it will not care how many times it bought. For this, it will be looking at the final profit that is going to be delivered. So it will combine all the different orders made at different price level as the market price was going against us, combines them together as a single unit, and then sells at once and give you the profit at that take profit percentage you would have set. All right, so that is basically what the whole warehouse mode simply means. Now, what you need to note about whole warehouse modes are as below. Number 1, when you set your strategy mode on whole warehouse mode and the robot buys more than 4 margin calls from 5th call onwards, you can now not change it to any of these 2 strategy modes. 2, once you leave your strategy mode under whole warehouse, you should also forget about sub-cells, meaning whatever buy order that the robot is going to make from the 5th call onwards or downwards, you should not expect any sub-cell. So what this means is that if you would like to take advantage or benefit from the sub-cells, ensure that before you start your robot, you should change your strategy mode from this to sub-bin mode real-time settlement. So you change from there to this. That is in case you want to benefit from the sub-cells. And for you to change the strategy mode from whole warehouse to either sub-bin or sub-bin mode real-time settlement, you need to ensure that you have set more than 4 margin calls. At least have 5. That is the only way you will be in position to change the strategy mode from whole warehouse to either sub-bin mode or sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Okay, but if you have margin calls only ending at 4, that means you won't still be in position to change your strategy mode from whole warehouse to any of the 2 sub-bins. But if it is from 5th call onwards, you will be in position to quickly change your strategy mode from whole warehouse to any of the sub-bins. So those are the 3 scenarios you need to take key note of when you are setting your strategy modes.